You see that? The front camera is destroying the whole symmetry, guys. Look at this. It's so weird, but still, it's very funny to look at. Kind of looks like a pimple. Just look at this. First, they did it with the E63S, and now they're doing this with the EQA. Mercedes, why are you doing this? I don't like the side fenders here finished in plastic. Now it's time to show you something very, very cool about this. And it's, after seeing this, I'm very, very curious how they are going to redesign the EQS rear. It kind of looks like the front, you see that? We have the headlights, then we have the Mercedes-Benz star here. Nice, that's the EQ animation right there. In addition, with the ambient lighting, it's very, very nice. And here it is, guys, the first full electric Mercedes-Benz compact car. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming you all with the brand new EQA. Here we have the 2021 EQA 250 as an edition one. This is not just a full electric GLA, it's more than that, and I'm going to show you through all of the details later on. So in today's video, we will be doing a full walk around, showing you all the exterior features. Afterwards, jump inside to show you the gorgeous interior. And last but not least, finish it all off with a resume. So let me talk about this car in specific. After Mercedes released the EQC, the first full electric based on the GLC, it was time for another EQ model. Then they released the EQV, which we had the opportunity to drive a few months ago. And now it's time for the first compact car. Here we have the EQA. It comes very close to the GLA model. So all in all, when talking about the EQA 250 in specific, we have a total range of 426 kilometers, and we have a front wheel drive on that one. There will be also 4MATIC and all-wheel drive option coming soon, and also a lot more. So stay tuned for the future models of the EQ models, guys. This will be very, very interesting. We are just at the beginning of the developments. And this model here, painted in digital white, we have the AMG line exterior package, as you can also see, and some very nice looking rims. So let's get right into it and start the walk around, starting with the front of the new EQA. Guys, look at this. Wow, let's just focus on the headlights. This is not something that comes even close to the GLA. You see here we have the LED high performance headlights. You have this nice bow line here. Then it's continuing over the front grille. I mean, it's not a grille, but still we have the beautiful front line here, and it's ending on the other side. Guys, I love this effect created. We have a closer look from the front itself. You can instantly see that it is an EQ model due to the headlights and the grille. Have a closer look on that. It's completely closed, finished in piano black. Since we have the AMG line, we have the twin bladed, which we know from the old AMG grills, and the nice looking Mercedes-Benz star emblem, the 3D star, where behind that we have all the assistant packages hidden. Something I don't like is the symmetry of the front. Do you already spot it? You see that? The front camera is destroying the whole symmetry, guys. Look at this. It's so weird, but still, it's very funny to look at. You first get too used to it. It kind of looks like a pimple. Just look at this. First, they did it with the E63S, and now they're doing this with the EQA. Mercedes, why are you doing this? But still, never mind. Let's focus on the front bumper of the new EQA. As you see, we have the nice sporty design here. It's full finished in black. You see that unfortunately some plastic parts, fake intakes, I am not the biggest fan of, but still you see very nice finish here, very sporty finish here. The front splitter here, again plastic, the chrome finish looking very, very elegant. On the bonnet you see we have some nice looking power domes. We have the Mercedes-Benz star emblem, full finished in black, looking very, very nice. Continuing now with the walk around, we need to focus more on the side. How do you guys like the front of this? What would you say? My favorite part of this car is definitely the rear, so keep watching until you see that because it's so gorgeous. Focusing on the side, you instantly see this car comes very close to a GLA due to the silhouette, the line and the height of the car itself. Let's just focus here on the rims. We have some crazy looking 20 inches multi-spoke EQ specific rims. We have AMG engraved over there, since we have the AMG line on that. These are finished in a bronze tone, which we all know as the color of Mercedes-Benz EQ in combination with the blue, which we will also find in the interior. So how do you guys like these? Are they too much? Do they look good? Just leave your comment in the comment section below. Continuing on the side, I also had a talk with the product managers. I don't like the side fenders here finished in plastic. They give this car a very, very cheap look, but still you have to keep in mind that this is an SUV, a daily SUV, therefore for daily usage. Continuing here on the side, you have the EQA edition badge. The side mirror is also finished in white. Then we have the chrome parts here. I don't think that there is a night package available for the EQA, but still full finished in chrome, not tinted or else. We have the keyless go package, as you can see here. Full finished chrome on the door handles again. 20 inches also on the rear. These are the aero rims. Very good and efficient ride with these. 20 inches looking very, very sporty. And now it's time to show you something very, very cool about this. And it's the rear, guys. Look at this. When I first saw spy shots of the new EQA, I thought they would just go ahead, take a GLA and make it electric. But this is more than that. Just look at the taillights design. It's still a Mercedes and you can still spot the GLA characteristics, but still you see the nice taillights here giving this the EQ effect, looking very, very beautiful. Now let's just focus on these guys. You will love them. First look, you have the GLA specific here on the side, on the first part, left hand side here. On the trunk part you have this full line, you see that, which looks lovely. I love this. Looks very, very special. After seeing this, I'm very, very curious how they are going to redesign the EQS rear. Can't wait to see that. How do you guys like the rear and especially the taillights? What would you say? It kind of looks like the front. You see that? We have the headlights, then we have the Mercedes-Benz star here. Normally on the GLA we have it here on top. For the EQA we have it on the bottom over here. This is to open up the trunk. Then the diffuser full finished in plastic. As you guys know, I'm the biggest plastic hater, but still it looks very sporty with the diffuser. You see that? These are redirecting the air coming from down under for more efficient ride. So how do you guys like the rear of this? Just leave your opinions in the comment section below. Really curious how you think. And now it's time to step inside to show you the interior of that. But before we do that, let me show you the key. Here we have it, the normal Mercedes-Benz compact car key. You see that? It's a very standard design with the matte finish here, the brushed chrome. All in all, normal key. Unlocking the car, stepping inside. Let's go. And as soon as we step inside, you see that this is still a Mercedes-Benz compact car, because in the interior there are not a lot of changes, just a few EQ details which you instantly spot. But before I show you these, let me show you the door panels here. You see we have the full black leather trim with the gray stitching here. Then we have the nice white leather with the blue stitching, which we will find all over the interior as well. And we have the nice carbon look here, very sporty. The memory seat functions, the buttons finished in plastic, don't like them, but all in all looking very familiar and still very, very good. The entrance, we have the EQA entrance board, lovely illuminated in blue. The floor mats, also the edition trim finished in blue. And as you can instantly see, the seats, full white leather trim here, and the steering wheel. So let's step inside and let me give you a look of the new EQA 250. Nice, that's the EQ animation right there. So as we are inside, you instantly see we have the normal A-Class, GLA, B-Class interior finish, but there are a few details which I'm going to show you here. Let me just start the ignition here. There we go. You instantly spot the instrument cluster, which is specific for the EQ models. You see these, they're kind of different to the stock ones. You can also change the layout itself. The steering wheel is the old AMG line steering wheel, as we already have a new one coming with the E-Class and the S-Class. Still very nice, flat bottom, one of the most beautiful steering wheels we ever had. I love this and already missed this, to be honest. Then we have the infotainment system with the touch display. As you can see, you can also tap on that, and then you spot the progressive line EQA. Do you see that, guys? This is not the AMG line. We are sitting in the AMG line currently, and this is the stock version. You see that? I can also zoom in and show you around. There's also a big difference when looking at the grille. You see that? Yeah. Ours looks way more sportier than this. Also in the rear, you see that the diffuser is totally different. Kind of looks like the EQC diffuser, but all in all, still lovely and very responsive infotainment. Something I really love about this is the ambient lighting. It's set to blue. You have this running here on the center console. Unfortunately finished in piano. I'm not the biggest piano fan, as you already know. You have space to put your drinks inside the cup holders. Then you also have a space to charge your phone over there. Close it here. If you don't want to tap on the display itself, you have the touchpad here. You see that? Very cool. You also change it in dynamic modes and everything else, the volume, navigation, radio, car settings and else, you have it here. If you don't want to tap around on the display itself, we have a compartment over here. Opening that up, a lot of spaces, USB-C charger ports as well. Something very cool about the EQA is this trim here. It's illuminated. You see the background lighting? It's blue, and I'm going to show you a video how that looks when it's more darker. In addition, with the ambient lighting, it's very nice. I wish they also did this trim, the carbon look trim, on the piano, because it's too much. I'm the biggest hater. I really don't like the piano. Continuing here, you see again the door panels, very lovely, and something very exclusive for the EQA itself. Just look at the seats. I love this full white finish and the blue stitching, and then we have the perforated leather. And in the background, do you see that? It's very hard to spot on the camera, but we have a blue leather in the background, which is very cool. You see that? This gives this car a very special touch. Still, this is a Mercedes-Benz compact car, but different to the other models, you know, and that's what an EQA customer wants. Furthermore, we have the Burmester sound speaker here. You can spot it over there and also over there. We have the panorama roof, which is optional. These lights are not stock, just for filming purposes. And the rear passenger seat row, again with a nice perforated leather with the blue background, white leather, blue stitching, lovely. You can also fold them down to have a lot more space in the rear. Yes, so now it's time to step outside and finish it all off with a resume. Let's go. So that's it basically for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed watching the brand new Mercedes-Benz EQA. How do you guys like it? How do you guys like the look, the front and the rear? All in all, I really love the look of this EQA. I expected just an electric GLA, but Mercedes-Benz and EQ team, they smashed it. The look of this is amazing. I can't wait to drive it, to give you some real impressions, how this car drives on normal roads, how it works with the charging and else, to give you some impressions of that. So stay tuned for this. Looking forward to see you all again. Wish you all a great day. I will be back.